pink-green tops are a reversal pattern going down, and the pink, this is zip pink, and zip pink, as you may or may not know, is a price barometer. If you don't know that, you should be going into the documents file and making copies of a number of files. Primarily the indicator definitions would be where you'd find out information on what these indicators are described as and what several of them do. The zip green is it tracks the trades going in and out of the market. And Zip Zion is the other trade tracker, I'll call it. It's a longer term trade tracker. The Zip Green and the Zion work closely together, but so do the Zip Green and the Zip Pink in their own way. And those, if you haven't seen a pink-green bottom video where the green is at 0 and the pink is right next to the green line, take a look at that. Those are reversal patterns going up, and this video is about pink-green tops. And there's basically pinpoint tops, there are 2 to 3 day tops, and there are longer, 4, 6, 8 day tops. And by a top I mean when the green line is equal to 100. Zip green line is 100. And so that when the zip green is 100, whatever number of days it is at 100 is the definition for, it's a zip green top 4 days long, or however. This, I'm going to switch over to the video and to the chart, I mean, and the red vertical lines are the point at which the zip green is at 100, and if you have a green line in front of it, it's where the zip green started out at 100, and the red line shows where the zip green leaves the 100 value. In this, when you have, I'm going to describe each one of these. Again, I'm in the zip chart with the candle chart. The 20, the green line is the 20 moving average. And I'm not going into depth with the other charts as to why things happen. I'm just going to show you examples, and we can get in those. There'll be other videos on the mechanics of what you watch for. For example, the 7 wide trend lines that we watch real carefully. But both in the zip green, I said that wrong, both in the pink green top and the pink green bottom, the pink is right next to the green. In the case when zip green is at 100, the pink zip green is right under that. Or at least it's usually at that point that the zip pink will cause the zip green to drop down. By that I mean, if we look here on the first vertical line, we see that the pink was rising for several days, and then the green came up to 100, the pink is under it, and we notice that the red, zip red and zip gray are already down 2 days when this occurs. And so it's real logical just from that perspective that the the next day will be a downtrend or a red candle, which it is. The second one over here is a zip green at 100, and notice the pink. The pink is in almost a flat top. It's at a low angle up position, and from the again from the signals documents file, you can see or identify with the different line changes that we talk about. Low angles are really key in their identification of trend reversal patterns. And in this case here, the pink is come to the right almost flat, and the trend to gray and trend to red are down. The red is under the pink, but the gray is above the pink, and this is just a classic. And the pink is at 71, so it's 30 points from the green. The pink is just a classic, it's a downturn coming up type of situation. Over here we have, this actually here is a red-green top with again the pink is right directly underneath the green, and the zip red, gray, yellow, and blue are all going down. And so the next day we have a down candle. You can see after that we had a fair amount of consolidation, and but again, we're day traders. We're concerned about what's happening the next day, and we have a system here that can tell us many times, many occasions. I don't know what the percentage is. I've tried to get a handle on that, but some days it can be 50 or 60 stocks out of 100. You can tell which direction the candle's going the next day. Sometimes it's a lot lower than that. But we have just dozens and dozens and dozens of indicators that we use to alert us to directional changes. And this is one of them that I'm explaining to you. And so it's fantastic to have a system that can do that. I mean, I haven't seen anyone that even comes close to being able to tell you what's going to happen the next day. In this vertical line, the red and the green, we have on the first day, the green vertical line right here, green hits 100, and the pink is right is next to it, but the pink is low and it's at 87. And so when the pink doesn't come up high, it's either going to continue swinging up and just in a crescent move, and then 4, 5, 6 days until it gets right up there around 97 or 98, and then the price will drop. Or like in this case, when the market opened the next day, you're thinking about trading this one, you're thinking it's going up, the green hits 100, but the pink starts dropping. And it would definitely start dropping as soon as the top is reached, just a few minutes, and it's going down. And once it goes down, then once the pink goes down, you know you're in a downtrend for the day or a red candle, and so it's real easy to trade. On this red one over here, we have zip green at 100. This is actually a 2-day red-green peak and a 1-day red-green peak. 1 day back from the green peak is a red peak, and 1 day back from 2 days back from the green peak is the red peak. Now some people would differ with me when I say that, and they would say, well, the 1 day back doesn't count because the red is going down, not up. And so there's different ways to look at that, but in any case, it's definitely a 2-day red-green peak. But we do have one key factor in here, and that is the pink line came under the green peak again, and something very important, the pink line is going down. And so look at what, and then the contributing factor to that is, look at your yellow and your blue. Your blue line is down at 52, and so bingo, you get a big red candle the next day after this vertical line. So you can, just by looking and thinking about what's happening, again, the zip pink is a price barometer. It's telling, I mean, why does that pink line go down when the price went up? Or let me look at this. Maybe the price did. No, the price is down a little bit. I'm sorry. From the previous close yesterday, our closing price is just a few pennies under it. So we do have an indication, even though we have on this red vertical line we have a green spinning top. And if you know about spinning tops, they're usually indications for turnarounds. And in this case here we have just one nice big red candle. I mean, that high to low, that candle is 225 to 216, so it's a $9 drop. So just by observing the trend chart, we can see many things that are happening in this here is a pinpoint green, pink green top. These two over here are a 3-day and a 2-day. Again, when you look at this, your red and your on the green vertical line, your zip red and zip gray are coming in highest. Your yellow and blue are down below, and your pink is almost equal with the blue line. Your pink is significantly lower. And so that's, you wonder, well, you don't know what's going to happen. Is it going to drop or what? And more than likely it would. It goes down. It forms what we refer to as a red bottom. The conditions of a red bottom are it crosses the 50 line and the zip yellow remains high. And your zip yellow in the middle in between those lines is at 80. And so historically there's a high probability, and we know that it's much higher than a high probability, but it's obvious that the following day on the red vertical line we have a green candle, and that candle goes from a low of 229 to a high of 234, so that's up about $6. Pink, blue, and yellow and red and gray all come back up. In this particular case, on this day, the yellow is the highest at 87, red and gray are at 85, blue's at 84, and pink's at 83. And sometimes you can tell, you like to see the pink highest on these pink green tops, but when the pink is lower, or in this case the lowest out of those fast moving lines, then it tells you, hey, there's the price, it's now the lowest even on a peak, and bingo, it's going down the next day. So I said that wrong. The pink green top is a reversal pattern going down. The last one over here is a case where again the pink is coming across a couple of different days at a low angle up 2 different days. On the red vertical line, the yellow is up above at 87, the blue is at 84, the pink's at 83, the 2 reds are at 85. So again, your pink is lowest. And look at what kind of candle you get the day after that red vertical line. It just, Once you learn how to read the indicator lines and identify with what they are, your attitude just becomes explosive as to how amazing this system is. But you need to go to that documents file. You need to copy those indicator definitions. You need to copy the other stuff that you can look at on your desktop, because there's setups, there's just all kinds of things there. So do that, and as I say, many times, enjoy yourself trading. Have fun doing it. I sold real estate for years. I developed real estate for 20 years before I got into trading stocks in 2007. And I created a system that needed to be highly visual and extremely sensitive, easy to read, and I've got one here. I think if you've listened to any number of videos, you're recognizing that at this point. Our service fee is $179 a month, and it's not likely to change. We plan on keeping it there for a long time. So you can get involved with the email system if you want. This is an email alert system which tells you, we send you alerts on trades, how they're going to do in the next on the next day. We typically mail that out to you, or email that to you 2 to 4 hours after the market closes. So it's an amazing system. I hope you see the value like I do. But whatever you do, whatever you decide to do, enjoy yourself in the occupation that you find yourself in. If you like to trade, here's a system that's just fantastic.